love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't be scared. Just give me up. Don't be scared. Back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate I attack. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. Don't be scared. Just give me up. Don't be scared. Lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name, I just wanna be famous. But I don't want that cheap fame, no I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. Going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Microphone is on. Face capture is now optimal. And we are live. Welcome back, Wolfpack. A pleasure and honor once again, as always. Today marks the 1-year anniversary for me and streaming. I mean, normally people have things planned for the actual anniversary day for such an occasion, but because of scheduling things IRL, I am forced to move that to Wednesday. But do not worry, the re-debut and everything completely new for this stream will definitely be debuted on that day. Not to mention, I will also be doing something special for that day too. Won't spoil it. I think it'll come as a surprise for some people. But for today, I figured to celebrate the final days of working with this face. We do one more chill stream with Space Engineers. That way I can actually show you guys what I've been working in terms of trying to modify the command wolves and maybe work on modify and work on something I've been working on too. Literally took like I think I'm definitely getting better at this whole mech building thing, because where it took the command wolf like 2 or 3 streams just to get it to move, I was able to get this. I was able to at least build this mech within 2 days. We gotta actually work on the walking cycle for the new mech today, but one step at a time, you know? Step at a time. Certainly hope everyone has been enjoying their day today, though. And while that game loads up, I think we'll go ahead and up our lo-fi playlist again. So, make sure that's not overpowering. Enjoyable volume. Back in. And here we go once again. Prepare and load up. that should be allowed. That down. Good, not dropping any frames. Gotta make sure that these things still work. Last day of actually working with Twitch Studio Beta. That's another thing too. Gonna be upgrading to Streamlabs OBS, I believe it's right. No, yeah, Streamlabs OBS. I was thinking Stream Elements for a second there. But once the game loads, I will be able to show you all the modifications that I have done off stream with the Command Wolf. And technically, we still have one more weapon build to make with Command Wolf as well. So, go off that too. And real quick, now that I think about it, let's pull up our reference image. Type that. You? No, not you. To grab you back. Like that. Back. Go right off. Go. That. And how about the game? Again, whoa. I love tabbing out of games and having it freak out like that. Okay, so as you all already know, we have ourselves this guy here, which is basically just the 250 millimeter twin long range cannons with secondary smaller cannons. But we also have, I built this off stream, a basic sniper unit. And I'll be showing all this stuff off over here, because there's a couple of other things I want to try and show off too while we're just looking around at these Zoid builds. So first off, we got our friend here, the twin long range cannon, codename Spirit Breaker, because I just like the idea of the name. Let's go ahead and see. Our loadout for Spirit Breaker primarily looks like this. Number 1 opens the mouth and changes the head position, gives it a bit more of an intimidating look. Number 8 is used to adjust the position of the tail. Because of how the hinges work, for some odd reason, whenever you set the speed for the hinge too high, the tail just starts bouncing up and down wildly, so you actually have to have it rise and lower really slowly just to prevent that. But we can lower that back down. And then we've got, let's see here, we've got 2 and 3, which is basically all of the leg movements. I also stuck a gyroscope inside the head so that we can have a bit of a up and down head bobbing position. Let's see. We've got the waist controls right here. Basically, with the larger weapon builds, if you can't actually like see your waist, all you really have to look for is when you turn on the waist, whatever exhaust pipe gets moved. That's a little bit of an extra indicator. And because that's just how as you can see from the reference image, that's just basically how this build is supposed to be. The exhaust pipes go over the waist. But then we also we can try and have this guy go ahead and use, or at least move his front legs for now. That way you can sort of see sort of him extending his legs forward to get that bit of forward traction with the claws. And I also figured out that if you lowered the head as well, if you just basically set it up like that, you can literally walk up the leg and just jump into the cockpit like that. So you can just battle ready yourself just like that. I love the fact that that's actually possible. I didn't even plan that. But then we also have number 3 as the hind legs. So real quick, we're just gonna go ahead and have this boy lay on his stomach. because oh, a minute, I forgot. In order for the legs to actually function, or the back legs to actually function, you need to bring the front legs back up, so that you can actually get that forward movement to have the legs kick back. And then it just pops right back in. It's a lot smoother whenever you actually have it run. So we basically just have to press 3 to prime the rear legs, press 2, and then it's just alternating between 2 and 3 rhythmically. Gyroscopes inside the body also assist with a little bit of turning if you don't have the hips on. Helps to keep you moving at least keep moving forward. Just a small little adjustment of, yeah, I want to head in this way, but we're steering a little to the left, so move a little right. And if you think that we're moving a little too slow, we got some rear leg thrusters, but I also decided to break the model build a little bit and add some thrusters into the front legs, into the chest as well. Both of them are set to, let's see here, I believe the setting was 25 kilonewtons, I'm going to assume that BKN is for. But once you turn on the thrusters, you kind of notice that little bit of jerk forward as the thrusters turn on. And then you get a much faster moving mech. Got to be rhythmic with the leg movements, though, otherwise you get this sort of falling over sort of thing that's going on right now. Still working out that little kink. But she is functional. The very fact that it's just functional is good enough for me. No. Let's see if that doesn't suddenly break the foot. Good. We can just get rid of you. Fix those legs. Oh, right. If you end up splaying out like this, all you gotta do is just have the rear legs retract, and then just press 2 a little bit. There you go. And that'll just set the legs right back up. I'm thinking maybe 2 thrusters. Oops. The rear leg thrusters might just be enough, just because of the fact that the combination of both seems to just cause that little bit of issue with the falling. Gotta turn around, avoid this hole in front of me. Otherwise, we're gonna take another nosedive. And if you ever feel like you just need to adjust where you're standing, just make sure to have yourself standing upright where you can see what's ahead of you. If you're moving a little too quickly. And then whenever you want to just move forward again, you could always just turn off the waist, and you don't even have to adjust it. You don't even have to adjust it to be straight forward back, because... Okay, come on. Rear legs going up. Go. There you go. One more. There it is. Much better. Okay. Running forward again. Whenever you turn off the waist hinges, it basically just allows the hinge to go back to a resting position. But once you are in a position that you feel like you can start hitting your target with, you can just go ahead and switch over to the second panel, or the second task or hot bar. panel, taskbar, hotbar, whatever you want to call it. And you'll be able to click on 4 and 5, which are the rotor and hinge lock for the turret base. If you don't turn those on, or if you don't turn those off, you're not going to be able to move the turret. But we've got up and down, left and right, and also a little bit of a zoom in. So we're primarily going to be having this guy take out the command wolf that's down here. We've got the primary cannons, which are the big ones right here. They're going to be what you want to shoot the most. I know that for bigger cannon means bigger boom, right? But when it comes to what I really wanted this gun to actually do, I kind of wanted you to shoot the big gun more versus the little guns. So the big guns help you, well, if you really want to view it like it, the big guns allow you to figure out where you're going to start shooting and where you're going to hit it. Well, that's kind of a weird. Kill it with fire. With the secondary guns, whenever you can figure out where your shots are going to land. And just decimate everything about it. Is it still moving? Yes, it is. Kill it with fire. Bada boom, bada boom. And then whenever you're done with the turret, just lock it back into place. Because if you don't lock it back into place, the turret's basically just gonna, whenever you're running around, the turret's just gonna slam down onto you and cause you to fall over. So just lock it in place. And then with the turret controls, you gotta press F twice to gain control over the cockpit again. And then we just go ahead and press 1 to set our head back up. I like to lower the head, that way you've got more clearance and you don't accidentally shoot the back of your head. For some reason, the rain had to start, so you can't see anything. But, yeah. There's the command wolf's head, decimated. We've got the rest of the body, which is apparently distorted and freaking out over here. And whatever the hell decided to fly off in that direction and that direction. Oh yeah. That's at least one of the guns. We got another gun set up right over here, codenamed Thunderhowl. But we're gonna have to try and exercise a little bit of the piloting a bit more because we're facing the wrong direction. So we're gonna go ahead and this is just another example of now we've got a really big gun on our back and we can't see our waist. So if we turn on the waist, you can kind of just see a little bit of like where you see where it says warm underneath the taskbar. You can sort of see the exhaust pipes shift a little bit. But basically, we are now facing the proper direction that we want to turn, which is twisting around into that direction. We can start moving. And you can sort of see what I mean by, if you don't set the locks down, the gun would just start slamming you in the back of the head. Oh dear. I really can't see what I'm doing because of all the rain. It had the rain on presentation day, didn't it? Damn. Whoop. But thankfully, we don't even need... Right over there. Okay. We don't even need to see because we still got coordinates that we can follow. Oh, we're definitely tearing. Oh, God. You know what? First off, 2, 3. Bring your legs in. Just so it's easier for me to do this. Here we go. Rotate you in the right direction. Lock you back down. You can see the other planets just fine. Can't see what the hell is in front of me. It might be clearing up now, actually. Taff! Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the pack. Where are my legs? Standing upright? We are. Little bit of a walk cycle. Hello. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Hi, Big Mama. I don't know if I hit this little situation again. Come on. Lift up your booty. There you go. The legs forward. Oh, legs aren't completely done. Lighting, there we go. Another big thing about just the size of the gun. It likes to freak out the screen a little bit. Ultimate question is, why the heck do we bounce? What's with the bouncing? We've never bounced this much before. There you go. Okay. Now, press 3. There we go. Cleared up a little bit too, so that helps. And this is actually a decent range, I honestly have to say. I mean, technically I could try and do it even further, but I wanted to just try and show off this walking as well. But some circumstances seem to have wanted that to go out as planned, apparently. Good leg, not so much. You're the reason why we keep popping up, aren't you? There we go. Now we're back into a regular standing position. But let's move on to the next thing. Guns. This Zoid is primarily supposed to be a co-piloted Zoid. So, whereas the twin barrel cannon Zoid will primarily have one pilot manning an unmanned turret, we can have someone piloting this Zoid down here, moving around, and have someone up here in the cockpit controlling the sniper unit. Add a nice little light just to keep things actually, nice in this confined space. Easy to get into, easy to get out of. You can even crouch in if you want. But once again, we go ahead and close the lid, release the hinge and rotor lock, and we jump into the rifle sight. Now we can go ahead and shoot not only the Zoid that's out there, but we can also shoot this thing up here. Basically, it's just one of the tutorial things that the game provides for the Earth-based planet. I think it's supposed to be the fighter. But we've got basically the main cannon, which is number one, and also two smaller secondary cannons on the sides, just to provide you a little extra firepower with a little less reload time. So you got, and the larger cannons are a lot easier to judge the distance with instead of the auto cannons. So you do still have to aim a little higher from where you want to aim, but you get a much more accurate shot because of the strength of the cannon itself. Basically just shoot all the turrets, or not the turrets, the turbines holding it up. And it's basically just shot down. I added some inertia controls to it. Oop, I kind of overshot that one. I added some inertia controls to the rotors and hinges for all the turrets, just to provide a steadier shot, but it's giant cannons on top of a small wolf unit. It's gonna have some recoil to it, especially when you shoot two cannons at once. But as you can see, if you time all your shots properly, you can just decimate opponents from a long range. Oop. Managed to just graze the top of that every time. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. And then when you're done, oh wait, hang on a minute. Number 4. When you're done, what I like to do is I like to set the turret back over the head, give it that nice little good. Oh, yep, that's definitely over the head. Give it a nice little display kind of look. Lock it into place. Exit out of turret controls. Raise the cockpit hinge. And then you can just pop out. And then whenever you're out, the main Zoid pilot can just pop it back closed. And also, I gave the pilot control over the cockpit and turret as well. That way, if someone just pops out of the turret and leaves you with a wonky looking turret somewhere, like that, you'll just be able to take control of it inside the pilot seat, move it into its proper position, lock it back into place, and voila. Now you got a gun that's out of your way and you can move around freely again. Speaking of movement, there you go. Couple of steps, right? Couple of steps that actually worked. Make sure the feet go back into place. And again, I still gotta try and, from what I've been trying to do, the automation when it comes to the run cycle, I need to try and learn timer blocks and all that stuff. So hopefully one day I'll actually just have a little timer block that you can just click once and the Zoid will just start moving forward for you, versus you having to constantly mess around with foot controls, causing these little hiccups with falling over because, oh, you didn't click this button in time and now you're face first in the dirt. But yeah, it's basically all the setup for what we've got so far. Now we finally get to build the weapon setup that's actually displayed on the reference photo, and we're going to be using you as the reference. But first, you're actually outdated because you don't have your rear leg thrusters. We gotta pull one of the new boys. And then yeah, we basically got this guy codenamed Totem because he was the first official. He was the basically prototype command wolf that all of these were built off of. And as I adjusted and perfected these guys, Totem here got all those upgrades too. As you can see, he doesn't even have a rotor for a turret. It's fun just being able to just take him out and run around just to get used to the whole running cycle with the legs too. Makes it a little easier whenever you can actually see what's going on behind you versus having a turret in your face, like you. But yeah, we'll go ahead and actually grab you, and we'll start working on our third turret setup, which will be, I forget what this weapon setup's actually called. I know it's basically just another cannon setup, but it's just manned instead of automated. So let's go ahead and see here. We can keep the base rotor hinge and the bait. Whoa, okay. Flag on me now. We can just we can just pop that off and delete everything else. It's no longer necessary. And now we can start building our final turret system, which I do take for those new who don't know what I'm trying to do. I've basically got I basically got the Command Wolf model that you see in the reference image. I actually I bought it and I have it in front of me, and now I'm basically just using this to get a better idea of closer details while you guys get the image to sort of see what I'm building, you know? And then whenever we're finished building it, we can just fix up the paint, and then we'll be able to test drive the next turret, the new turret system. Now, in terms of the new turret system, I need to take a closer look at this. Okay. So it's kind of raised just like the other one, but then again, that's because we've got that extra boost. Oh, jeez. Stop doing that. Hold on. Freaking me out. We got this extra attachment that helps raise the turret higher for all the bigger weapons. Maybe we can just stick with the smaller one? If we raise a little higher, we'll be able to clear out the exhaust pipes on this. It'll be a lot easier. We'll keep it all and proud. Pardon me. But the setup for this is definitely going to be the most interesting bit because it's basically just a cockpit with guns. We're going to need a wide enough base for it. For a cockpit like this. Basically, yeah. Let's take a look at the cockpits in game, though. We've just got regular flight seats, we've got control seats, we technically have a fighter cockpit and a buggy cockpit, but the buggy cockpit isn't exactly going to be able to help us if someone manages to shoot the pilot out of the open spaces. How big is the fighter cockpit? Ooh, no. Actually, works a lot better. Let's work with this. But first, the base. Platform for the thing to even stand on. Itself. Wide. stable. Let's see here. Here we got front there, holding the place. Try and simulate that by where am I? Not piston. Hinge. No, not hinge. Rotor. One of these things. I'll get it right eventually. Yes, yes. We can plug you down here. That look. Speaking of which, don't you also need to be on this as well? Oh, I already have you on there. Never mind. Let's continue working. And also get all these stupid tab things out of the way. Okay. Good, good, good. I'm gonna need to give this thing a nose. Just slightly work with the cockpit. Ryder, welcome to the stream, and thank you. I certainly hope you have been enjoying your day. Here we go. Then again. Here. There we go. How's the creature coming along? Creature's coming along pretty well. I mean, all we're doing now is just building another, one final turret system. Been so cold. Yep, welcome to winter. Embrace the cold, Ryder. Embrace the quiet. I apologize though. You did kind of miss the display where we basically took all these guys and shot off their guns real quick. While you're here, I'll go ahead and show it off one more time, because we still got enough of scrap over here to just start shooting. Yes, guns. Blasting it with the primary guns, and then the secondary guns, which are a little bit bigger, more of a big boom. So we basically got automated, or not automated, we've basically got auto cannons being able to blast things. We got the primary gun that you shoot the most, it's the big gun, and then we've got the secondary guns to give you a little bit more punch. If you can actually hit your target though. And real quick, just gonna readjust myself. Woo. Oh, that actually managed to hit it. Okay, cool. But we'll lock that back into place. And then we've got the sniper unit here. We'll go ahead and whoop, don't press 2. Thank you. I wanted to control 2 to switch to the second bar. Pop open the cockpit for the sniper turret pilot. Hop in, close it, turn off the hinge and rotor lock. Hop in. And now we basically got a sniper unit. Spot up. Boom. With a little extra boom on the sides. Boom. How about again? Boom. Look at that. We even knocked down the tree. And again, every time I try and display these things, it has to rain. Put the locks back on, set it back up to the front. Beautiful. Those are basically the 2 weapons that we're working on that we set up right now. Now we're working on a small, light weapon-based expand turret system that you can see in the reference image above. Speaking of which, we must continue working on it. I'm thinking, how are we going to be able to stick some rotors on this thing? Rotors. There we go. Small hydrogen tank, we can get rid of that. Oh, beautiful. We can just stick it right on to the sides. Because the sides are actually where they're going to go. But even then, no. Based on the model in front of me, the guns themselves are attached for stuff like this. And then we can use half blocks to make it look nice and... Can I paint things? Of course you can paint things. I was going to try and save painting for whenever we finish, but since the cockpit's going to be the big thing, that's primarily going to be... Actually, that needs to be orange, so take the orange color and that, and then everything around it is going to be white, so we could... Oh, too much. There we go. Nope, get rid of that. Something along those lines. And the nice thing is, if you already have a block put down, and I had to actually look this up because I didn't know, but if you already got a block put down and don't want to just delete and put it back on, you could just press middle mouse button, and voila. Painted it already set up. Of course, it only applies to the things that are on top. So if you got something like this, where you want to paint the block that's behind this, and you want to try and target the gray that's right there, you have to get rid of that first before you can paint the gray. Next, let's go ahead and grab ourselves some half heavy armors. We don't need hinges. We don't need a reactor. We don't need you anymore, actually. Let's go ahead and throw you over into 2, actually. We don't need thrusters. They don't need those. Block weapon. I'm thinking, because this is just basically supposed to be a small weapon-based Zoid. Big enough, right? Oh, hell no. Hell no. We need actual assault cannons. This thing needs reach. They'll just have to stay gray. Who wants to remove stuff all... Yeah, exactly. Speaking of gray, though, this actually gets to be gray. But before we even stick the gun on, the guns themselves are technically on rotors on the model. They can rise and fall, so we're going to have to stick ourselves a rotor somewhere back here. But where we want to attach it technically isn't built yet, so making more white stuff. Yeah. Okay. And then how will this work? Actually, a little bit that there, and that's technically accurate to the build on the Zoid. Having that blocky stairway kind of look. Of course, with you, I think we can try and smooth out. Yeah, that looks a lot better. And then... Oop. Now, this part's gonna be interesting. We technically... No, we don't really need that. The cockpit itself kind of has that sort of quote-unquote opening functionality just by looking at it right now. We don't even need to build the manual opening hinge like this one. Because with this one on the model, it literally is just no windows, has to open up so that a pilot can actually be stuck inside the turret seat. Well, I'm thinking this will look just fine like this. Next, though. Ooh. What are we gonna do? Front of you, though. I mean, the way it looks right now isn't enough. We just get rid of you and you. Replace you with more you. Oh, that looks disgusting. Why does it look disgusting? Wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Take a look. Got a bit of a gray spot in the front underneath the white. Ooh. Back on a regular square. A regular square. There it is. You. And we've got what looks like half blocks. A bit of white. Give it a little bit of character up front. Like this. Yes. Why do you look different colored? Or different color? Why are you a different color? You're too white. Tone down the white. Not the rest of everything? How long have we been working with too white? Looks like just that one instant. Good. Okay. What else we got? Gonna need to try and smooth out the front of the nose. Bit of gray there. Why can't I build up? Wait a minute. No. First you has to be either sticking up like that or down like that where it's not supposed to belong. Half blocks. They work when you want. They work when they want to. Then there. Trying my best to be model accurate. Regular block. There. Meh. There. That's decent. For some odd reason, they had to, like, honeycomb this thing. Okay. Basically, where it slopes down here, it can attach rotor for the turret here. We need to actually see where the 0 is. Here. There we go. Wrong rotate. That's better. And over here, redo the same thing. Hit. There. Good, good, good. Color that sucker white. Boom. Take it back where it belongs. And we can try and recreate this as best as possible. We could... Have a minute. Something like a... Weird. Why'd they design it like this? That's another thing, too. Gotta get rid of that. Get rid of the rotors. They're missed apart. Okay. Gotta do one of these. Probably make that with half blocks. Ooh, hang on a minute. What do I need? Half the heavy armor. Yes. Yes. Then the rotors go on that one. So we go with 4 here. And then we just smooth it out a little bit with a bit of a display there. There. Look like on the bottom. Fattens out on the bottom. Wee. There. And then number 6. And that. Like that and like that. Good. Of course, though, we need a little bit of ground in the back to protect the rotors. So. Decent. Getting rid of you, though. Maybe just flattening you out. That looks a little better. Less angular, less angular, more round. Also, this. Just, about 2. Need another half. Need the corner pieces. You little triangles. Nice. Okay, calm down. I'm gonna need you there. And why'd you move? Perfectly fine where you were. There. It's beautiful. Grand. Ground on the bottom too, because technically that is something you do. full block for that one. Actually, no. You need a little bit of this all the way back. It'll match up on that end. Well, there. You. Not too far back. Symmetrical. Do we have the symmetry? We do. Then this is where the build gets weird. Stop that. That. Yeah. That's that one already? I did. Both of you should be symmetrical now. I need to build that guard. Which based on that. Put the turret where? On the slope area. Slope area should just dive right down in. On the triangle, literally just one down. Here. That's where rotor goes. Go on top. Can't see. Turn off the rest of those signals. Good. But, remember. Rotor first. Make sure it's white. Make sure it's white. Ah. Good, zero, still up. Okay. And then we do the half blocks. So you, and you. Full guard in the back. Extra one on top. Number 6 gives us our that. So that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. How long has that been going on? I gotta remember not to use the number lock. There we go. Okay. Next. Now what? That's stupid. Okay. And then I didn't realize what was going on. Okay. No worries. All good. Whew. Might as well have it forward like that. Technically. Yeah, let me take a closer look at you. Carry gun on the base? No, that's definitely not another gun. Rotor. Something to help support the gun. But we could build ourselves a got an idea. Got an idea. It's a good idea, trust me. We need a turret control. Lay you down in there. As far down you go. Is as far down you go. Oh, I'm doing the wrong button. It was completely fine. I was holding control instead of... Okay, yep. I'm stupid. Everything was completely fine and I was just freaking out over nothing. As it is per me, of course. Whoop! One too many. There we go. How about we replace the white here? The turret control system that's basically out of sight and is accessible from the base. Boom. They're on the outside. Oh yeah. That's hidden. Looks good. Relatively accurate to the build. Again, I don't know what the heck is going on with the back here, but that's just what the model is. Technically, we've got one more thing that's just out of place and weird. That, wait, too high up. That. Don't ask me why. It's just how it's built. Now. Let's build ourselves bases. A little bit of a fancy kind of thing for the turret to sit inside. Give the turret a little bit. Was a misclick on my part? Give the turret a little bit of volume. Not just any gun on everything. Happy first year. Hope all is going well. Thank you very much, Macroraptor Omega. You are too kind. I much appreciate you coming in and saying such nice words. Hope your day has been going well, my friend, as well. Oh, Mecha. Would you like to see a little bit of Daka? I don't know if you plan. I don't know if you're streaming right now or not. But just want to go ahead and show you this real quick. Don't worry, it'll only take a moment out of your time. Ooh. Ew. I was wondering why everything went so smooth. Just pick it up, it's fine. Indeed. There we go. rotate there. No, wrong way, wrong way. Press home. Oh. Oh, you're not streaming tonight? Fair enough. Be able to sit around and be able to sit and hang out with us then. As for Dak, I can never have enough of it for it. My friend, I have a surprise for you later on whenever we finish the turret build that we're working on with the Command Wolf then. Because I think you're really gonna like it. And to be completely honest, I want to try and do something extra with it. But we'll save that for whenever we actually do try and actually complete the build. But then, is it Daka Daka Daka, or does it have Uncle Bert? I mean, it'll eventually have Uncle Bert, but it does have Daka Daka for right now. A little bit of Daka Daka, a little bit of whoosh whoosh, and definitely a minimal amount of kaboom, but it definitely does have a kaboom. Yes, yes. Trust me, you're gonna love this thing. If you know Zoids, you probably already know what I'm talking about. But for now, let's go ahead and show you this real quick. So we've got our twin cannon setup, which is basically just the same 4 cannons, but the bigger cannons. Actually, that's an error on my part. The bigger cannons are supposed to just shoot faster but deal less damage, while the smaller cannons do the big impact, because I really wanted you to shoot the big cannons for a lot more than the little cannons. So, if we go into the turret control, we gotta turn those turret controls off. There we go, there we go. And we're gonna be blasting the original Command Wolf for this little display, because I did want to destroy it at the end whenever we have all the Zoids finished and just blast it all. Trade-off works, gotta keep the barrels cool. Oh yes, indeed. But we basically got, that was the Q button, not the number 1. Basically we got our main big cannons here that have the nice bit of Daka Daka. Not really a lot of damage when it comes to the smaller ones, but they help line up your shot for whenever you want to do the big shot, which is a lot more damage. So let's go and try and shoot the jaw off, for example. Just basically just keep spamming 1 on this one. There we go. There goes his jaw. Little cannons for range. Try and figure out where your shots are gonna go, and then boom. That was basically the idea that I had, because again, wanted you to shoot the big cannons more than the little cannons. Because if I set the big cannons to the assault cannons, you'd just be doing this: boom, wait, waiting, boom. Yeah, see, you don't want to do that. You want to blast this thing. You want to just keep going boom, 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 and then boom to help finish it off, you know? At least that's what I want to do with my Zoid. If you want to switch over the weapons so that you have that as the primary and this is the secondary, go right ahead. And then we got the sniper rifle, which is basically supposed to be a 2-manned Zoid. One of the first of the 2-man Zoids. We're going to switch over to here, and we'll go ahead and switch views so that you see. Yeah, basically how we can have Reinhard roll in it with Gib, we can have you roll in it with Gib, we can have me roll in it with Gib, or just a huge mix match of whoever wants to ride the turret, because we got me basically right now I'm in the pilot seat. I'm going to be the one doing all this stuff, walking around, but I'm the one who basically has the keys to open the turret cockpit. Be able to just, there we go. Be able to just crouch on in, hop inside, close the lid, Nice little sitting area, bit of a light, kind of blares in your face if you really don't want it. You could adjust the light inside, but I tried setting it down to as low as possible so it's just not flashbang in your face. But then we just release the rotor and hinge locks, keeping the gun in place. Go to number 4 to get to the sight. And basically we've got, this thing's basically got, and I'm gonna go ahead and just pop out real quick to show, but it's basically got 3 of these big cannons. Yeah, Discord light mode in the turret control, indeed. So we basically got 3 of these actual big cannons here. Primarily you're going to be wanting to shoot this and this with a bit of a rhythm, kind of like with the walking cycle, so that you're just constantly shooting and not waiting for a wait cycle. So, the main shot, number 1, boom. Pop that turret right off its right off its rotor. And then you can just, oh, hang on a minute. There we go. Something was in the way, so I couldn't actually move the cockpit or the turret system itself. And then you can just shoot the secondary guns for a little extra damage. Blast it. Blast it. Gonna have to wait a little bit because I shot them too quickly. So you're gonna go boom. Gonna go boom. Gonna go boom. Oh wait. Boom. There you go. So basically just think about it like reloading a sniper rifle. You go boom. Click, click. Boom. Click, click. Boom. Oh, come on. Boom. There you go. So yeah, heavy damage. And the nice thing is the sniper system, well, these cannons themselves just have a lot better accuracy to their shots compared to the smaller ones. So you can just, like, say I want to hit that tree over there. If I want to adjust for bullet drop, probably say like right there is probably the best. Boom. Oh, nope. Actually, it doesn't have that much bullet drop to it for a target that far. And actually, I'm not even seeing where the bullet's dropping. I gotta aim for the base of the tree. Boom. I can't even see where the shots are landed. Let's try a closer tree. That's odd. Why can't I actually see? You! Blow up for me. Beautiful. How about you? Oh, wait. Aha! Perfect. Boom. Oh, I shot between his legs. Hang on. Closer. Just. There it is. Boom! Made him bounce. Boom again. Just to finish him off. That's odd. For some odd reason, it almost seems like the shots phase through the body. There it is. You can sort of see now. Even from almost 400 meters away, you can still hit a target pretty well. Even with my donk aiming. Yeah, missing it by a hair. Like you literally shot the antenna. The closer it is, the more you can just rely on the actual sight. Boom. Boom. And it might also just be the spacing of the turrets themselves. This is a very wide and large turret. And when it comes to the model itself, yes, this is basically the biggest weapon that you can stick on this thing. So big, in fact, that the exhaust pipes actually get in the way the most, so you actually can only just aim it up and down forward like this. But yeah, now we're basically just finishing up the third weapon system, which is another manned cockpit. If it's like that, might have deflection issues with the side cannons. Maybe. Definitely something to keep considered. And now, let me see here. These hinges, pardon me, because of how the vanilla game is made, they're primarily just going to be locked in place. Gotta hold onto one side or the other for each cannon. Yeah, that's what I was primarily trying to do, or trying to avoid. Basically, I have I the initial build for the autocannons right here. Oh god, yeah. The initial build for the autocannons here, they actually did require two separate turret control systems, so that you can only have like. And again, it's just another one of the reasons why I'm gonna have those rotors locked up there. But these cannons are technically on rotors, and you needed to have two computer systems controlling each one. So you had you had to go in, adjust the first cannon, exit out, go into the next one, adjust it to where you wanted to aim, and then you could shoot both at the same time. But the way that I've got it set up now, where I have the hinge right here and the rotor underneath it, it's basically the best way that I can try and adjust away from that. I do have a friend, Glebe Thorin, nice guy. He definitely actually wanted to try and help me out, and he provided me a script that I could use. But because this world doesn't allow for script use, I wasn't able to actually adjust it. Yeah, it was just a lot of adjusting and figuring things out. But now we've basically got the whole thing rotating, and the base rotor and hinge acting as the. And actually, let me go and pop in so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. So right here, you gotta have the azimuth rotor, which is basically what's rotating everything. That's basically going to be the where is it? DOS pipe hinge. Turret base rotor is going to be the X and Y, or the X axis. The elevation rotor is going to be the turret base hinge, that's your Y. And then whenever we put a camera on, that'll help us give us our sight for whenever we control the turrets. At least with the truck I'm working on, you can either flatten things or just drill through them. Fair enough. And I was actually kind of thinking about trying to make some level of like unique custom Zoid that could primarily like dig. I was thinking something along the lines of a mole. Like, let me go ahead and show you guys what I'm trying to talk about. And I know I keep jumping away from this turret build. I apologize, but I do want to address this. So we got these big drills. I'll stick it on to right here for now. We got these big drills, you see? And I was kind of thinking maybe sticking them onto like a big hand and basically creating something like a mole Zoid, where the fingers are the drills, and you basically got like, oh god, here I go building again. Basically you got something like a hand, and just do this as a reference. Big old thick hand. We'll just go ahead and do this as the front. But we got a big hand with a couple of big drills. Not that big. Can we make it a little smaller? No, that's as small as it gets. Okay. we got a big hand with a bunch of drills for the fingers. And my idea was, basically, you have the big hands, you got the mole's body right here. We can probably stick like a couple of legs. We could stick a couple of legs on rotors to act as traction whenever you have to like climb up out of a hill, or to just like adjust when you're in the hill. But it'll primarily also be on wheels. That way you can just drive the mole in and out of the hole, with the legs just helping you get out of the hole. But the hands basically will be in front of you, and then as you're trying to move forward and drive forward, you can open the hands up with hinges on the back to sort of like make the tunnel you're digging wider, you know? Kind of like how actual moles dig. They use their hands, stick them in front of their face, and just scoop everything in front of them to the sides, or push it down into the ground. But then I was also thinking, along with the idea of a mole, if you guys have ever heard of a thing called a star-nosed mole, you can just basically stick a whole bunch of these things in a star-like fashion on a rotor as the base, a block around it, and a whole bunch of hinges surrounding it. That way you can sort of just open and close it like a flower. But yeah, from what I learned about the game, the ground can cause a lot of issues. One bump and you can go flying. Best case, you roll over. Worst case, you land in a ravine or on a roof. Yeah. I've encountered my levels of, I guess you can call it scuff when it comes to building in this game too, on the ground. Literally, the whole reason why I put the building platform here was because every time I put it on the ground, it would just start sinking into the ground for some reason. And it finally picked me off, so I was just like, you know what, fuck it. I'll just put this platform up here so I can build in peace without having to worry about sinkholes. Okay. Now let's proceed. And while we're here, actually, before we stick on guns and all that, we got some rotors. We'll just call these, oh god. Better idea. Stick a block on each. Back. Throw that out. We could rotor 5, adjust your position that you're at least 5 degrees off. Looks off. I'm going to say it's you. Yes, it's definitely you. You are rotor left. Turret, gun, rotor. No, you don't even have to put rotor. Turret gun left. Turret gun L, turret gun R. There we go. Rotor lock it. Share inertia sensor, because you technically... Actually, no. We don't even have to do the share inertia sensor, because you're just going to be locked in your current position. And we set you... Woo! Too far. Freaking out. 35. That'll move pretty quickly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Doesn't want to say it, but it's 0. Rotor lock. Okay. Yo. Right? And then 5. How fat is 5? That'll do. Enough space in between for you to be able to squeeze through and reload the cannons. You could just make it look pretty. 4? 1, 2, 4? Yeah, 4. Beautiful. Okay. Take it on again. Go. Diamond's pointing upwards, so it's good. Good, very good. And actually, having it upside down like that actually does help this, too. Maybe it's not even upside down. I don't even know. Well, let's pretty this thing up now. We can give you something along the lines of a site. It won't actually function as the site, but a site. There. Something like that. Beautiful. And stick 2 here. 1, go back to regular block, please. Nope. There. Rotate there. And we smooth it out. Make sure it doesn't stick onto the actual build, otherwise we're going to deal with weird problems again. You. That's a character. You. We can clear just in case we need clearance in terms of quote unquote raising the weapon. Good. Ah. Meh. Good. That way. Thank you. And now just to repeat the process. And then, literally, that would be the finished thing for this build. Program it. There we go. Oh. Look better. I'm gonna just end with it out like that. That looks a lot better. I like that. There you go. Oh. And then we've got there. In the back. Up front. One and a little extra weight. There. 7. Not 7. Back. Back on 7. Good. And keep it open. If we can only put 1, might as well just keep it open. far do we go? Completely. Extend. Extend. Fix your head. Whenever it gets fat. There. And just smoothing it all out. All the way up. Ooh. Yes. Rich. Symmetry on the top. That. One, two, three, four. One, four. Symmetry on the bottom. Right. Wrong. Symmetry on the bottom. Ha ha ha. Doesn't stretch out to the head as I would want it to, but it keeps that thin look that the actual autocannons would have. A little bit of adjustment in the back. Ooh, hang on a minute. One of the blocks opens so that we can actually access the gun's inventory. Go. For reloading purposes. And it's on the inside of the build, so it looks good from the outside. And finally, camera. Where can we stick you? I mean, break the build a little bit in the sense of functionality. Boom. And then we can access the computer terminal. Ian. Ian. Yo. Let's see. Content. Station. Camera. Camera name. Here. We got 3 gyroscopes in the body, front light shoulders. Yep. We're looking for, what are we looking for? Turret base rotor, turret gun left, right, waist do not touch. fighter cockpit. Anything, it's kind of what it's supposed to be. Call it turret cockpit though, just for simplicity's sake. Then we've got exhaust pipes, custom turret controller. We are calling you turret controls because yes. Then camera. Turret sights. Sure. And the assault cannons. I suppose we should do this first. Oh, no, I got an idea. No, we gotta figure that out first. Okay. Into you. Actually, you know what? Not even you. You can go you. Ha ha ha. Yeah, because that sight will help us see a little easier. Turret sights. Technically, we don't even need them. No. Put that on too. You. Technically, we don't need it there, but I like having it there just in case you just want to look. Instead of just look and shoot. We don't have any groups yet, so we can't control any of the guns. But we do have... Where is it? Where are you at? Here we go. Turret controls. Toggle block on. We're looking for control. Let's see if this actually works. Number 3. We got the guns on the side, still in view. Beautiful. Alright. Can we turn left? Oh no, I forgot about the hinge locks. Gotta put the hinge locks in. Not K, G. We need the turret base hinge. We can set that to 8. Hinge lock on and off, and the turret base rotor. Hinge lock on and off. Or rotor lock, I should say. Now we should be able to do it. So, 8 and 9. Number 3. Can we turn left? We turn left. Turn right. And we look up. Look up. Look down. Look down enough, even to the point where it doesn't look like we're shooting. We're not shooting ourselves unless we're literally trying to shoot ourselves. So we could probably maybe even shoot something that's directly in front of us. But I ain't gonna risk it. There's another reason why whenever we got weapons like this, we set the head down. Provides a wider range of shooting. Next, find out what guns shoot. We've got assault cannons that need naming. Shoot once. That's the left. Assault cannon left, which automatically makes you assault cannon right. One. Let's just straighten ourselves out. Ooh, now that I think though, we're working with just big cannons. It's gonna take a while for these things to reload. Maybe. Ooh. We're gonna break the build a little bit. We're gonna break the build just a little bit. Okay? Remember those two little things on the big autocannons? The little nubbins that actually don't do anything? And a quad machine gun for backup? No. Still try and stick as close to the build as possible, my friend. But you're on the right track. Basically, our little guns that we switched out, block weapons, the little auto cannons, I'm thinking maybe we can stick those on the bottoms. We can actually make them guns. Daka 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 boom. Trust me, Mecca. You're gonna love the idea. You're gonna love what I got for you. You're gonna love it. Your DACA dreams will come true. Trust me. Yeah, that looks great. That honestly looks great. Get rid of you. John. Bada bing, bada boom. Look at that. Now we got 2 cannons. Which? Autocannon. We got big cannons. These will be primary. That's not how you spell primary. No, that is how you spell primary. Oh, dumb. Primary cannons. Okay. That's a group. Where'd those go? Crap, that's not the right. Those aren't the right ones. You. Why? You. Okay, I see. Let's just rename you. Primary cannons. That'll replace that. Secondary cannons. There. And go into controls, or groups I should say. Autocannon left, autocannon right, autocannon. We need to figure out which autocannon is left and right for the smaller, for the secondaries. Let's see here. Secondary cannons. You shoot once. Tiny one, you're on the left. Making you right. Okay. Now, we're gonna need to readjust everything. Primary cannons. Shoot once. Secondary cannons. Once. Give us back our sight. Sight right here. Bird sight. You. Bird controls. Roll. Okay. Going to number 3. Get our view. Get to number 4. Mr. Squeak, welcome to the stream. Oh, and you just started. Oh, you got yourself a Cyndaquil. Congratulations. Okay. Now we got a bit of an issue. We got small cannons that could probably shoot us in the back of the head instead of the primary cannons. Stop, homie. A pleasure and honor to have you in stream today. Hope your day's been going well. I'm probably going to say... Let's see here. Set that and that. On that note, we're going to need to rename you. We'll call you... Where's your name? Here it is. Instead of Thunderhowl, you're gonna be... Totem Breaker, because I like that name. We can now set you there. Copy you. Oh, you caught yourself a Bronzor. Very nice. Grids can't do damage to subgrids unless you enabled that in the options. Oh, I did not do that. Yeah, I didn't really mess with the advanced settings with this game, so thankfully that seems to be a thing that I don't have to worry about now. Thank you for letting me know. And there we go. We now have the trio. Cannons, cannons, and sniper rifle. Let's go ahead and have you test out your guns. Ow. But first, we're gonna have you walk. We're gonna have you walk into position, just to see how well you actually function in terms of an actual movable Zoid. Oh, God! Speaking of freaking moving. What's if I press 1? Well, that helps me out. Yeah, definitely keep your head up when you're running around. Also gonna probably want to just view from here. Now, let's see here. Can we at least get an idea of where our hips are going to be positioned? If we turn you on. That's exactly what I want. View. Let's turn on some thrusters for assisting in forward movement. Prime the back legs and rhythmically press 2 and 3. Don't go too fast, otherwise we'll just trip. Straighten out the waist. Quap! If it was literally quap, it would be more painful to control this thing. It's bad enough just being W-E. Or W-O, I should say. If we're going in terms of quap. Lyris! It does seem a lot like quap. Welcome to the stream. But hey, you know what though? We got to where we want to be. Oh, we gotta set you up. Actually, no, we don't have to set you up. All we need from you is literally just that. We just need the hinge locks and the turret control. Turret control to move the turret. Turret base rotor for the lock. Turret base hinge for the lock. Okay. Now, we hop out. Hop up here. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Had my cup over here. Ugh, thank you for the hydrate. Much better. Now, we turn off hinge locks. Control gun. And let's raise some chaos. Aim for the legs. Definitely got that recoil. Don't even need to zoom in, really. Trying to have one of the guns hit right there. Thank you very much for the wolf bark. Hey, we broke something from the leg. Chat should probs hydrate too. Yep. Make sure to stay hydrated. So this weapon system primarily focuses on trying to damage multiple points instead of just a focused area. I can work with that. I wonder, how about we do this? Instead of having to just constantly keep pressing 2 and 1, how about we have the guns themselves just be automated? So, group, primary weapons, let's have shoot on and off, and the secondary weapons, shoot on and off. Now it's basically just the pilot's job is to keep the gun focused. That's a lot more DACA. I like it a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and test it out again. Nope, don't delete it. Copy it. Let's test it out on a smaller target. one of the targets over here. Speaking of which, I should probably clean up this place. Rotate the opposite direction, please. Opposite. What? Better idea. There. Don't break your legs. Once again, focusing just on keeping the guns pointed in a specific area. Right two real quick. Woo! Start to shoot the sky. That hit something. There we go. Beautiful. Now that we got a wider target, it should be easier to hit. Hang on now. We have a slight... got a slight angular problem. Turret, base, hinge, rotor, turret gun left, and turret gun right. You're at 0, you're at 360. It should technically just still be 0. Just yourself. Be higher a little bit. No, wrong gun. Bring you down. Ooh. I want to say there. Oops. Wrong button. No, you're still too high. Work on the left. Hang on a minute. Why did turret gun left control right? There we go. That should be more accurate. Ooh. Still got angle problems. Turret gun right. You're right. Oh, you're reversed, I see. Just about there. That's what I want to say. Nope, too high. Keep shooting. That's better. Fire! Oh. Next target. Oh, shot the tree behind the Zoid. Stop. Okay. May require just a tad bit of more gun angle adjustment. But all in all, still a relatively good turret. Now, how do we do against aerial targets? You. Fly over the... Fly over there. Okay. Aerial target. Confirmed. Begin by shooting small cannons. Fire. Good, good. Can't fly forever. There she goes. Boom. Another glorious success. Kind of feel bad for the freaking pilot. Definitely gonna be stuck in that first-person view. At least all they have to do is just press V to be able to view the waist, though. Unlike over here with the sniper. Oh, the sniper actually kind of better perspective too. But yeah, let's go and clean this place up now, shall we? Not add more, clean it up. Looks a bit toasty in there. Indeed. The destructive power of these Zoids is definitely optimal, as far as I'm concerned. And now we have 4 Zoids that technically could be considered public ready. Wonder how difficult it is to adjust these things if I make modifications to them that I would rather have the public have. How difficult would that be for it to work? But no matter what, we can now add new blueprint. Rename you to Command. That's not too many M's. Command Wolf. Command Cannons. Now we officially have man cannons, prototype, sniper, and the twin cannons. And technically, all we have to do then is just click on publish to the workshop. But I'll do that at a different time. My God. Let me just stand here for a moment. 3 command wolves. each one with a different weapon layout that hopefully one day I'll be able to have something, be able to create these things automatically. They'll have the entire thing just pop off and attach right onto all these different rotors. Yeah. Trying to build a factory that would be able to build these things on like a factory line would be awesome, but also very difficult to program. And yeah, y'all got to see these things in action. So, I'll go ahead and mark this world as an official, documented world. No need to really program it much. Oh, really? Yes, I do. I will have to admit, you probably know about this game a lot more than I do. On that note, though, it's about time we moved on to the next build. Projector and some welders. Ah, okay. He has a little like mech warrior and space engineers. Welders on piston. Oh, okay, okay. And yeah, it's definitely mech. I definitely dived into the deep end when it came to trying to build these things. I've heard from friends that literally trying to make mechs in this game is literally the most difficult thing to do. But hey, you know what? I like the challenge. Now, to appeal to my good friend Mecha, Raptor Omega, who enjoys himself a little bit of the DACA, I've been working on this in secret. Real quick though, I just need to try and find myself a... Sure. Come on. Need to find a picture that I can stick on to the screen for you guys as a reference. Go. They won't mind if I just grab this photo, right? Yeah. It's only just reference. Save image. There. But you don't get to see the photo until I actually get into the world. Very hush hush. See here. Pictures. Go. Where did Freaky Photo go? There's Freaky Name Photo. That will work. Okay. So, we get into the world. Like that there. Really is need to pay attention to the center of gravity mostly. Yeah, building these stupid things definitely needs a lot of focus whenever you're looking at the center of gravity. But we now load into this world. I have been working in secret, and I practically finished this thing in 2 days. Surprisingly, I'm getting better at building mechs, but we still definitely have to work on the walk cycle with this thing. But for you, my good friend, I am making for you a gun sniper. The gun sniper is basically supposed to be, for those of you who do not know what a gun sniper is, the gun sniper is supposed to be a raptor-based Zoid that has an attachable weapon system on it known as the Weasel unit. Ooh, hang on a minute. There we go. That's better. This Weasel unit is basically a crap ton of Gatling guns, a crap ton of cannons, and a crap ton of missile launchers, all mounted underneath what is supposed to be what already is a thruster and missile pod launcher combo. Oh, also, as you can kind of notice a little bit from the tail, I know the images might be a little small, but the tail is a gun. The tail is a gun. The tail is a gun. It has Gatling guns on its arms. It's got missile pods on its shoulders. Because of the build right now that I got, this is basically still just the prototype phase. I want to add missile pod caps onto the shoulders like the actual model has, but for right now I just have it sticking out like this. And we also have the missile pods on the back. Right down here, I've got the 2-scale Command Wolf. This is Totem, as you might expect, because he doesn't actually have a gun, a rotor to stick a gun on. But this is basically what I used for the scaling. pretty similar in size. You know, the major difference though is basically the length. Again, tail. And the funny part was, I didn't even start building this thing from the body. I started this thing literally from this leg here. This leg was what basically started the whole build. And once again, we have him up there because we're gonna have to try and adjust the legs. But we've got, and I'll pop in real quick just so you guys can see it. I basically got the whole base body built. It just, again, needs the run cycle. And the one major thing that you're going to want to do when using this thing, and I want you to pay attention to me, Mecha, because this is very important. When you want to try and start shooting something, everything on this thing is primarily fixed. If your opponent isn't in front of you, you're not hitting anything. And also, number 2, if you're gonna start shooting, bring the head down. Because if you don't bring the head down, you're gonna basically shoot yourself in the back of the head from these little antennas for the raptor. You're gonna shoot those with the missile pod launchers. And even if this world doesn't allow you to break your own thing that you're piloting, it's still just missed shots. And then I also plan, whenever I make the shoulder caps, I also plan on having them grouped together as well, because number 2 opens up the missile pods on the back-mounted missile pods. And then another thing you gotta do is make sure that when you are wanting to shoot something that's in front of you, number 3 controls the arms. And there's another issue with this build that I do need to address. The arm here is 1 block too far back. So we gotta basically cut off its arm, stick it in that spot here, and rebuild the whole arm again. But basically, this is supposed to just help keep the gun out of the way while you're trying to run. And again, it's all just, I might get rid of the shoulder cap here, just so that we have more clearance for the leg. It looks as though the leg will have enough clearance just to be able to bend forward, but I want to be safe, just to be sure. But make sure you have 3 clicked as well, because this right here is basically supposed to be its resting stance, where the arms are like that, not like that. So you gotta press 1, open the missile pods with 2, raise up the arms with 3, and you got everything facing forward. And technically, this thing does have an autocannon on its chest. A little finicky with that too. Make sure that whenever you want to try and shoot that though, you keep it up with 1, because oh, hang on a minute, that was the wrong button. Switching over to the weapons here, if you press 9, if you press 8, you're basically at the chest-mounted gun. And for some odd reason, I don't know why, but the rotor is inverted. So if I'm trying to shoot something over to the right and I press 9, I'm shooting over to the left. And again, you're going to want to keep the arms down whenever you use this thing too, because I just shot my arm. Speaking of which, did that damage anything? Because that's the good arm. That did damage something. Shoot. Damn it. Well, we got that one up there to work with. It's just the hand. It's all just prototype anyway, still. It's prototype. It's prototype, okay? Now, once again, we're still in the turret mode. Need to press 8. Gain control of the turret again. Straighten that sucker out a little bit. But the idea is, whenever the arm is down, you'll be able to shoot everything that's in front of you. If, like, your Gatling guns get broken, they can at least shoot with the turret in front, with a little bit of swivel. But now for the real action. Now, if we press rhythmically, if you want to shoot things individually, hang on a minute, I gotta switch back the head back down to 1. Don't shoot right on right. I mean, you can do whatever the hell you want with this thing. But I plan on adjusting some colors for this as well, because if you guys don't know the anime, this gun sniper that I'm building primarily is the the custom gun sniper piloted by a Naomi Flugel, who is basically a marksman pro and gun sniper pilot, master gun sniper pilot, who in the anime was undefeated in one-on-one fights, had rumors claiming that out of every pilot she faced, not one of them was able to make it within 1,000 yards, or about 900 meters, within range of Naomi. And she primarily focuses on just this build. She doesn't use the Weasel unit. She just works with the base gun sniper. She's awesome. She's cool. But I definitely want to try and either paint this to have a little bit more custom, kind of like what what I want to do with the Command Wolf, or just have it as the base build and let whoever wants to repaint it just repaint it themselves, you know? Anyways, let's get back to the guns. So, if we press number 3, that shoots the missile pods on the back. If we press number 4, that shoots the ones on the shoulders. And if we press number 5, you shoot all of them at once. As you can see. And then, if you press 6, that turns on the Gatling guns. And then you can just go ahead and just daga 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 daga. The big thing about the missile pods, though, is if you press 5, sometimes the missiles just explode each other. That's why I like to rhythmically go back, shoulders, and then all together. Just because it allows the shoulder missiles time to just reload. Prepare for Alpha Strike, indeed. And then whenever we add the Weasel unit to it, it's all basically just going to be aiming forward too. But I'm also thinking about maybe just having it as like a AI control, giving it AI control capabilities. That way, you can just run and the Weasel unit will just shoot everything that's around you. But the whole thing about the Weasel unit also is basically in the anime, there's this thing that's basically called the Weasel Unit Total Assault, where basically you just have every single gun on the thing just blazing and shooting. So yeah, that's that. And then finally, and I'm gonna switch over to here real quick. We can bring the arms down, close that, and raise this up. Another thing about adjusting the head position too. Take note of the Velociraptor killing claw, as you can see here. Notice how it's raised. In the anime, whenever you wanted to try and use the sniper tail, whenever you switch to that sniper unit, the raptor's nails will dig into the ground to provide sort of like a gun recoil support. But because in this game, the ground is finicky and you can't actually cut through it with your nails, so when you set the head down, the nails just rest down into the ground at a resting position. I wanted to try and have it sort of like, yeah, dig claw as an anchor. So I wanted to do that, have it dig into the ground, but whenever I did that, it just basically popped the whole thing off the ground and it crashed onto the floor. Stupid. But yeah, that's another thing. And then we've got, I forgot. Number 2 is our sniper tail. And, oh, right, that was another thing. Number 1 here. Oh god, hang on a second. Oh, Clipsy! Welcome to the stream. I'm doing well. Just showing off prototype for a Zoid build that I'm working on. Basically, I got a command wolf. I basically just finished all the command wolves, and now I'm working on the gun sniper. See here. There's technically 2 things that we gotta adjust with this. And I don't know why I don't have... Oh, I just have them all set to tail. Okay. So if we turn off the hinge locks on the tail, switch back over to the weapons, and go to the gun control, again, for some odd reason, it's inverted. Gonna have to work on the inverted controls, because trying to go down, well, going down and up is fine, but trying to turn left and right is inverted, which throws everything off. So you can aim down, you can aim up, you can adjust to the sides. I'll admit, it does kind of break the tail a little bit when you're trying to aim to the sides, but that's what the tail's for. It's supposed to be able to curve and bend. And then, and I'll just go ahead and do this as a little reference. I'll go ahead and here. Stands up pretty well, even just for a leg. Go back in, go to the gun control. Thankfully, the camera has practically a scope-like capability for a sniper rifle. And then you just gotta press 2. Boom. Boom. Shattered. I'm not gonna shoot that leg. Actually, I got extra legs up there. Boom. You see? And then whenever you're done, basically just do it like everything else. Lock it into position, exit out. Now we got ourselves a straight tail again. Albeit it's kind of up a little bit, but straight tail. Yeah, I got extra legs up here. One good boom. It's not going to do as much damage, but it's a lot more accurate. Like a sniper rifle, you know? It'll do... It's a heavy hitter. It won't do as much as, like, the back-mounted rifle cannon units for the command wolf, but it'll do. So now we basically just head over to here, and we can try and build our... Well, we can try and fix what's wrong with this build. And thankfully, I might try and add a little bit of, I might just do this real quick, just to add some extra support for whenever it's just standing here, but... Oh, hello. What's going on? Why can't I control this leg? Why can't I put anything on this leg? Oh, there we go. Yes, yes. And some extra support. We're standing. There. No special hinges for the toes. Big thing is just the claw. And now we basically gotta break this arm. Pop that, and delete the whole thing. Guess we gotta build the hinge on this one instead. The arm forward. No, what we're gonna actually do. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Good. Okay. We're gonna have to set that further back. Want it on the arm. Whoop. Okay. Prototype. That's facing the right way. Good. Good, good, good. We can have that sticking out. I don't care about it sticking out from the back. Yeah. Blocks, little blocks. Blocks. Now the arm wants to move. I didn't want the arm to move. The arm was fine where it was, because if the hinge lock, because if that hinge moves, then we're shooting the ground in front of us instead of the... There we go. Shooting the ground in front of us instead of shooting what's actually in front of us. Left arm shoulder. Here we go. You don't be negative 15. You need to be 0. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, we're technically that. Rudder it. Now we got a forward-facing arm again. Good. And again, we can always adjust. Right, that broke. Really? We have that like that? Not like that. The hell? Stupid face. Number 4. No, that's not gonna work. One, 2, and 4. There. 9. Better. Shoulder. But like that. Shoulder's supposed to be pointy. So regular block. Pointy. And then hinge. No need to work with rotors. Why are we working with huge hinges? Thank you. Paint that properly. Thank you. There. There. And there. Now we're just trying to protect that hinge. Cover it up, make it look pretty. Don't cover it up too much though, because it does need to flip up. Yeah. terms of you, where are your little nubs? See your nubs. I cannot see your nubs. Get rid of that piston cover. IST piston top. We get rid of. We're gonna need the Gatling guns. We don't need the rocket launchers anymore. For now. Oh, the purple. Okay. So 5. 4 like that. 4 like that. Get that bright red. Go. Color of the arm. This dark gray, right? Yes. Pop you down. 4 blocks long. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Base arm set. Then we got another hinge for the hand. That bends where? Up. 5. Up. Then we've got purple Gatling gun on top. Good. One dark gray hand with 2 fingers on top. 1, 2. 1, 2. And a thumb on the bottom. There. There. Beautiful. 1 repaired hand. Now that we got the build, we can replace the piston tops, cover up those hinges. For some reason I can't put the piston tops on you. But I can with you. That should be everything that's different color other than red. Arm cover 1. Yep. Arm cover 2 avoids the elbow. Pardon me. Should be able to fill you out, right? Are you breaking anything? You might run into the shoulder. See if that'll work. Let's try. Where's all your rolls? Thought I programmed you too. Guess I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I only did the. Oh. Okay. Really? No, that can't be right. I literally mess with you so much that you're the better build? I suppose so. That's mostly just programming to do. How about it then? Can we at least move the left arm? Thing is, no wait. How do we still have right arm controls if we don't have the left? No, that's the legs. Gatling gun, left hip, right shoulder, right thigh leg. No, I didn't program your arms. That's interesting. Huh. Okay. Well, we can work on it. Now left upper arm. Okay, here we go. That's better. Left upper arm. Left hand. Left shoulder. That's all the left arm. There we go. Beautiful. Reverse that. See what happens. Break the build. Actually, it wouldn't. So stay clear of the leg. So... smooth out your arm down here. Whoop, that's the wrong way. Smooth out your arms down here. You're the reference now. Not. Actually, yeah, good. Red. Let's work with it. It's all just display up top anyway. Okay. Now let's go and program that arm. Get rid of the trash on the floor. Trying to adjust two real quick. Build. Build, reprogram, all that jazz. Wait. Better. 5. On top. Gotta be bottom. Time for you to head up. Hope all goes well. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'm glad I was able to show you the gun sniper build. I certainly hope you are excited for it. But in all seriousness, you go ahead and have a good evening, and thank you once again for stopping by. Spirits bless, my friend. Next time you see me, I will definitely be different. Be fun to try it out. Yep. Here we go. I'm actually kind of nervous about the whole re-debut. This actually helped keep my mind off of it for a second there. I certainly hope you guys enjoy the new look and all the new stuff that's coming with the new look. It took time. It took a lot of time, effort, and just trying to make things work. And I can definitely say I am definitely happy with what my artist has done for me, and I'm definitely going to be shouting her out during the debut, so. Once again, Wednesday. I'm definitely going to be doing something unique with it. Doing something that's definitely going to be a challenge in itself. Let's just say that. Now let's proceed with the build. rocket lids have the rocket launchers labeled as back mount. Yeah, back mounted rocket. No, that's back mounted rocket lid. Well, we get to figure it out. Set velocity to 5. Up to 75. That was the hand. Oop. Wrong button. Pressing the wrong button. There we go. Hinge in. Where right hand. If you look at left hand, it's at a 45-degree angle. You need to be set to a maximum of 45 degrees. And I also figured this out too. Helps out a lot. Lower limit has to be 0. Hinge 2. Oh wait, hang on. Right hand. Yeah, keep it at 5. That's left hands too, right? And that's a 5. Nice even number. Hinge 2. D5. Open 40. That was definitely right upper arm. Right upper arm. Left upper arm is set to a maximum of 25 degrees. Lower limit was 0. What was yours? -10. Set you to 10. And the right shoulder should already be set up because we didn't mess with the right shoulder. And it's going to be locked in place anyway. Right shoulder, left shoulder. There. And then group it all together. Right shoulder, right upper arm, right hand, right arm. Hand needs to be reversed. And left hand, it was set to 5. Now if we go to arms, click left arm and right arm. Boom. Oh, wait a minute. That's wrong. Right arm, left arm. Arms. Be better. Thrusters, back-mounted rockets, head position. Yep, that was right. Then the group for arms here. Now we got back our controls for head position, rockets, and arms. wrong. Blocking that? Oh, hang on a minute. Programmed differently. We need to have the left arm reverse. That's better. Now we're in sync. Pressing 3 again will bring both arms back down. And also, need to adjust the head position. Head's not looking straight forward. Good. Head. 45-degree angle. 25-degree angle. Now we're looking forward. Better. Sharp up the shoulder, I'm gonna say. There. That'll do. Now, we gotta keep working on the hinges. Hinge number 2. You're probably gonna be one of the shoulders, right? Hello? Ah. Left shoulder. Missile. Where'd it go? There we go. Left shoulder. Weird one! Thank you for the raid! Let me go and give you a quick shout out. Oop, wrong button. There we go. Shout out. It's that weird one. There you go. If you guys haven't already, please follow my friend It's That Weird One. Plays a lot of Overwatch. Does a lot of Power Wash Simulator. Really fun to hang out with. And for those of you joining It's That Weird One's raid and who don't know who I am Shamanic Wolf. I am a up-and-coming werewolf shaman VTuber, and it is a pleasure to all. Today we are playing a little bit of Space Engineers, a little bit of my own kind of chill stream. And, whoops, we are we're working on building some mechs. This here is what is known as a gun sniper from the Zoids anime. Basically a velociraptor that's going to be equipped with a whole bunch of different weapons. And we just finished off building all of the different command wolves that I have. And all their different weapon outfits that would attach to that little gray spot on the back there. If you want, I can pop them in real quick so you can take a look at them. Because these two are basically going to be scrapped now because, one, this is damaged, and two, I can just make another copy of that and throw it up here real quick. Yeah. Bada bing. Of course, that's if you guys want to actually see the different weapons that we worked on today. Otherwise, I'll just keep working on the gun sniper that we have currently right here. Let's see here. missile. Where is it? Left shoulder missile cap. Meaning you are going to be right shoulder missile cap. There we go. And now left shoulder. Now let's see here. Back mounted rocket lids. We need to do shoulder mounted missile cap. Or I should say lid instead of cap. Lid. Oop. Capital L. Thank you. Now with shoulder mounted and back mounted rocket lids, we can call these rocket lids. And we can group those together. Reverse. Now we've got 1, 2, 3. Raises the Gatling guns. Opens the missile pods. Why didn't you open? Oh, hang on a minute. I think I know one reason. Right shoulder doesn't actually have velocity to it. I'll set you to 5. Left shoulder missile lid. Left. There we go. You're just reversed. You were already open. Aha! Also, another thing to do. We're gonna press 1 real quick. Head position, head position, head position, head position. You. We need to also have mouth set. That way, whenever the head changes, the mouth should open. Hey, the mouth should open. Why are you locked? Why are you stuck? Huh? What's wrong with you? Why are you rocking around so much? Who's stuck where? Oh, I remember now. That was the problem I had whenever I brought that thing down too. Forward. Yeah, gonna have to lower the jaw again. We gotta break you and break you, because you're messing up the build. You're not letting the hinge move. Now. Mouth. Open. Oh dear. Mouth, don't open that much. Your lower limit needs to be what? 25? Your upper limit needs to be 90? No. The lower limit needs to be. First the order. $25 here. There. Back on. There. There, stick you there. $25 still seems like a lot. 45. That's a lot better. Mouth, beautiful. So pods, close them up. Lower those arms. Next, we got to work on tail. We already have tail set up. Not. We need tail hinge, tail height, tail rifle, to our tail blocks. Tail locks, beautiful. There. I believe that's where we put last time. Ah, wrong way again. You. Here. Yes. We have the thrusters there. We have thrusters. You guys are already set up, aren't you? Rocket launchers, atmospheric thrusters, thruster boost. We already have you grouped. Thruster boost. Toggle on or off. And it's just trying to figure out the legs. Working on the legs now. Basically got this thing set up like the one down there. We're gonna save the world just to make sure. Beautiful. Now, how many half blocks are here? Not very many. Good. Boop. Let's try and make it look pretty. Looking nice. Don't spear him. Don't spear her. For God's sakes, don't spear her. Took days to make. Sure, I boasted that it was only 2, but it was 2 days still. We're going to need double support. Double support further up. Are you rocking? Rocking. Trouble standing up that much. Sheesh. Go stand still now. Got it. Got a life of your own in there, don't you? Oh, that's why. Just the whole station, me adjusting the whole station, making it shake. Ah, it's off. Fine. Fine. As long as we can get a landing gear on it. All I'm concerned about. That's not how you spell land. Landing gear. And pistons. Alright. Don't break my Zoid. Pins. Landing gear. Groups. Here. Toggle. Oh wait. Toggle lock. Which lock? Why is pistons like that? I label. Yeah, I hate whenever the cockpit gets mixed into it. Beautiful. It's already in the hotbar. Lower the pistons. Not good. Landing gears missed. Okay. Ugh. Did I break? Did I delete? Oh. I know, you're shaky, you're shaky. Don't like it, you don't like being tethered. It's okay. Give me a moment. Fix your neck. No. You. I don't know why you're shaking. The stupid piston. You're still trying to push down to 2. Piston. Currently at 1.3 now. You there? Not breaking anything, are you? No. This might just work, actually. We're not gonna risk it, though. And buy 1 piston on its back. Am I nuts? I am not nuts. How does it turn? That 1. Top edge. Get a special colored one. Okay. Piston 3. We're apparently working it with a height of at least 1.3. Locked and secured. There we go. Now, lift her. Not much foot clearance. You. Wait over here. You. Do the same thing. Okay. Gonna need to do a stretch for this one. Make sure to get up, fix your sitting position, and get yourself adjusted, because we're gonna be here for a while for this one. Real quick, because it's gonna look a lot better. One term. smoother. Now, you got an antenna on you. Work with me. Oh, hang on, did I press 0? Yes, I did. Let's see. Leg. Right hip. What did I set you with? You're able to turn 90 degrees. You're able to turn 90 degrees. Thigh. Primarily kicks backwards. What? Gonna kick even further than just that. Let me see the entire leg move. If it even can. Okay. Again, height, that's the problem here. Maybe we can try and clear out space for the foot. Our little termite mound. Back here for the kick. Okay. See that then. Left leg. Kick. Why? Right. Right. Stop. Why are you moving? Reprogrammed left leg apparently. Why? Wait, what? Lower left leg. What? Oh. Kick backwards. You give it the extend. And need the thigh leg to move? Really don't think we need the thigh to move. What we really need is just for the whole thigh itself, hip included, to just move back. Like that. Let's hinge lock the thigh. Let's hinge lock the high. Those still for a moment. Okay. Thought I told you to hinge lock. Oh, did I hinge lock the wrong things? Back to where you are. Okay. was I doing? Am I drunk? I don't remember drinking recently. Another foot. Gonna need one. Back of the foot. Get out of here. It's a piece of glass. What? Better idea. I'm deleting all of this. Minecraft it. Break that glass. That glass too. Right there. Excellent. Oh, okay, good. That's all the way down there. Excellent. Now we got more room for the lake. We can try and adjust the lake. We're primarily looking for something in terms of stepping forward to move back to a resting position like this. It's gonna hurt. What we got? What we got? Left leg. Let's work with you, and then whatever we end up thinking works, we can adjust with the right leg. Up. Something about the left leg is wrong. Also, left leg just needs to be reprogrammed in general. Left thigh leg. Left lower leg. Foot, thigh. There we go. Left leg. New left leg. Only move the left leg. About the left leg is wrong though. Got a max. Oh. Where does the break start? Is it the left hip itself? Not the left hip. The left foot was fine. Thigh? Thigh was fine. Lower leg? Aha! There's our problem. You are not actually properly adjusted. So instead of going to 40, instead of going to 90, let's try and see what you do at, let's say, 25. Because your current angle right now is what we need. Can't even do 25. We'll do 20. Oh wait. It needs to go up to get closer. 30. 30's still a problem. 35. That gives us our forward motion. Still twitching, I see you. 33. How about that? Still twitching. Actually, we did go down, didn't we? So... set it to 40. 40 is our limit. Now that's with the right leg. And then if we look at the foot, okay. Okay. Thinking. That's resting position. It's gonna need to try and reach out. And then when we switch to the right leg, it needs to go back to rest. Learning to walk. Learning to walk. So this is gonna be interesting. We're basically gonna have to cut the legs in half. Lower left foot need to move when right leg right hip block, left hip block, thigh. That is it. That was basically the motion that we need. So if we have left leg, let's look at left leg again. Just so I can see it all in... No, wait. We need left foot, left thigh, lower left. Left foot. Program those in a moment. Forgot about the missile. The shoulder missiles needed to be regrouped. Thigh. Kick. Foot. Or left. Thigh. We got everything. figure out what needs to move. Thigh and foot. Move and tangent. Foot and lower leg. Move and tangent. We're gonna have to set up a literal. Are we literally gonna have to set up a quap? Because we need left foot and lower left leg to move when the other leg resets back to a resting position. Hey, no. This is literally. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Labeling it as 1 right now. Because that's 1. And we need thigh leg. To do the reverse. Two. And then 3. Would be resetting the foot. Or resetting the whole thing in general. Putting it back to a resting stance. So if we press 1, do 2, and then 3 to finish the foot, that is basically what we would have for what I can only assume is at least a step. Then comes the question of heading onto it on the other side. So where this foot needs to go to its resting position, the right foot needs to go and extend. So right foot, lower right leg. Where's lower right leg? Right lower leg? Where's right lower leg? Oh, there it is. Lower right leg. Foot. Where's foot? Here's foot. Reverse. That gives us our step here. I'm gonna label that as 4. Then we've got the right thigh, reverse, 5, and then everything together setting for 6. Now. To experiment. Again. Need 1 and 4. 1 and 4 should be the same. Yes. So technically, we need 4. Four and 6. No, 4 and 3 be step 3. Step 1 and 5 need to be step 2. That was what? Oh god. 1 and 3. No, 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 no. I drew a blank. 6 and 2. Yes. Step 1. So now we got 3, 2, 1. We've got to walk. Then to reset it, we would just need to have 3. Okay. Okay. Holy shit. 3, 2, 1. That is the order. But we're gonna reverse that order. No, wait, if we reverse the order. Yeah. It'll be 1, 2, 3. Nope, 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 nope. Crap, I fucked it up. When I named it 3, it switched it over, so 1. 3, nope. 2, no. 1. What happened to my feet? Delete, start over. Start from the top. Two. Reverse. 1. Reverse. Start from the beginning. 1. Then the foot. 2. Bring foot back. 3. Bring foot to rest. But we want at 2. No. 1. 2. Want here match up with 6 over there. So 2 and 6. No. But then again, just had it, and I had to fuck with it. Hello. Why did you move? 3, 4, 5. For 1. One and 6. Step 1. 2, 4. Hang on a minute. You're not even programmed with anything. 1 and 6. Step 1. 2, 6. Reverse. 2 and 6, the same thing. No, it's 2 and 5. Reverse. Foot forward. Wonder, would it be better if we had 4, 5 go along with 6? Now that just creates not enough points of contact. To be extending our foot. No. Forward, but we also have to keep standing up. Why are two-legged mechs so difficult? I didn't have this level of difficulty trying to program Command Wolf. Just had it. Damn it. Why didn't I write it down? Speaking of writing things down. Ooh, don't drop anything. I'll write it down this time so I don't forget. Okay. Number 1, number 6. Do our step 1. 2, 4. Or step 2. Three and 5. You are step 3. Okay. Where did step 1 go? There we go. Oh, crap. One, 2, 3. Now we just need the legs to move faster. And we can probably adjust the feet as we build, but... Oh, hang on a minute. Shift K, thank you. We need... 1, 2, 3 are all in order. Boom, boom, boom. But we definitely need the legs to move faster. Okay, it's okay. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. All we gotta do, reverse everything back to a resting position. Rest. 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 And already rested. Okay. So just start off the walk cycle. We need 1, and then all the steps. Try this out. Get me up there. We got plenty of spaces for it. There's 1. Oh, let's be into groups. 1. Reverse. And we've got steps. Step 1. Reverse. 2. Reverse. Step 3. Reverse. Now let's test it. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5. 5. Why is 5 like this? Reprogram the feet. I wrote it down. 1, not the arms. 1, 6. Step 1. Boom. 4. Step 2. 3, 5. Step 3. Although, now that I think about it, they're not going to work unless they're already set to those positions. 1. 6. Step 1. Four. Oh. 2, 4. Step 2. Reverse. Step 3. That is just step 1, step 2, step 3. But to reset it now, we need 6 to put us back into a standing position. I'm messing with it till I get up here. So we got step 1, step 2, step 3. 5, 6, and 7. 5, 6, 7. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, shit. 2 and 4. No, 2 and 5. Reverse. Four. Bring foot forward. 5. 7. Got a minute. Hang on a minute. Master. No one ever said programming Zoids was an easy thing. Especially walk cycles. Almost tempted to see what that can just do. Well, this is one of the reasons why we have 3 for the arms. Well, it should be at least. Funny, I always thought you are able to actually stand back up. Oh, that's why. Because the hands aren't in the right positions. Stay in the right position. Let's grab it. Don't you dare! Curse you! Step right. Stand. Stand. That work? I suppose that would work. Need another thing to move with the arms. As I have one of the other arm forward? Well, that's just definitely gonna have it flop around. You broke your foot. Grab you again. Straight forward, up and down. All you have to do, stand there. Thank you. Now, it'll be understandable if you fall over. 4. Oh, dear Lord. Well, you broke your toes. Perhaps I might have to just make the feet a little wider. Probably gonna have to extend them out from the front more. I'll have to reprogram as the lock claw. But then that would mess up the entire walk cycle again. But then again, the walk cycle itself is still just being worked on. Curious. What would happen if we actually released the hips? I mean, obviously everything that we've been working with have just been part of the hinge part of the legs. Trying to mix in. Number 2 would require the hip. Did 1, 2. That's just a really big kick. 3 would also require the hip. There it is. Move it. Hit 3 altogether. Bring it back. 1. Work with it. 4, 5. 6. To start the walk. 5. No. It would literally be going straight to 7. Just kicking at this point. Ugh. I'll have to keep experimenting with that on my own time, I suppose. But hey, that's some pretty decent progress. At least in terms of trying to get this thing to move. Fixed up the shoulder that was broken. Tried to get something of a walk cycle going. Clean up my mess. Did finish off at least the command wolves. You can officially consider the command wolves complete. Gun sniper is gonna be a little difficult. Then we also gotta try and figure out what to do with gun sniper whenever we put on the weasel unit, because that's gonna be painful to try and balance out too on 2 legs. We'll just try and simplify the walk cycle. Less moving parts, more stability. Oh, speaking of parts though. There was one more thing I needed. There we go. Why are you purple? Or purple? Why are you red? Better. You're not purple, are you? Are purple. Red. If I'm wrong, I'll readjust. But yeah, on that note, I think we'll go ahead and save the world and call it an evening. Because it's getting late, and I myself am going to need air for work tomorrow. We can turn off lo-fi. And now let's go and find ourselves someone to raid, shall we? Still on? Who's still live? We go say hi to. Think. Hey. Well, we go say hi to my new friend, Kilo the Monster. Go to this. Set up his name. So, the monster who's playing a little bit of Coral Island. Don't know what the game's about. Let's go and see. I'll go ahead and set up the raid message. There we go. Copy that and send it your guys' way. And on that note, I'll go ahead and say, thank you all so much for tuning in. When you see me next time, I am not going to be looking like this. But if you enjoyed what you saw today, do consider leaving a follow, helps me out a lot. And if you are watching from my YouTube archive, do consider subscribing as well, helps me out too. And if you want to stay on top of when I go live, follow my Twitter, my Tumblr, and or my Discord. Once again, thank you all so much for the happy 1 year anniversaries. We'll definitely be celebrating more tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Wednesday. And until then, I certainly hope you all have a wonderful day or evening. And until next time, spirits bless. Bye bye.